All right. So these days, Israel is split into two. So there's some folks who are truly horrified to find out that this was not about self-defense, that this was about the occupation of Gaza, to murder as many Palestinians as possible, move them out, ethnically cleanse them, starve them, and take Gaza. So the people who discovered that, including, by the way, hundreds of military officials in the IDF, and the former head of Shin Bet and two former Israeli prime ministers are all speaking out and saying, oh my God, we didn't know that Netanyahu and these monsters running the Israeli government were going to do this. And now the Israeli government has admitted they are going for a, quote, full conquest of Gaza. So we were right all along. It was never about self-defense. It was always about slaughtering the Palestinians and taking their land, which unfortunately is the history of Israel. So, of course, everything that Rabbi Shmuley said is a lie, because if an Israeli supporter of this current Israeli government is talking, they're lying. So he says, oh my God, there's no problem of food in Gaza. Well, 196 people have starved. 193, and 96 of them are children. So we're supposed to ignore our eyes and ears. We're supposed to ignore those pictures. And so this is what they always do with the one case, right? In the beginning of the war, there was a bomb that landed on a hospital, and Israel was like, I can't believe it. How could anybody say that we would ever hit a hospital? It is it's a mistaken reporting, and it's all anti-Semitic and blah, 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 and blood label, and we're the victims. And then they destroyed almost every hospital in Gaza. So they say, oh, there's one kid who already had a pre-existing condition, so it was okay to starve him to death. Well, how about the other 95 kids? How about the other 192 people that starved to death? So they keep telling us lies, thinking that we're going to believe it when we could all see it. I mean, it's actually a super stupid strategy. It makes the rest of the world hate them even more. 61,000 dead now at a bare minimum in Palestine. Over 30,000 women and children, now approaching 40,000, a stadium full of murdered innocent civilians. Israel has now killed 50 times this number of civilians as Hamas. That makes them 50 times the terrorists. If you think they didn't intend it, American doctors come back and say, there's 5-year-olds, there's children. I mean, not one or two. A lot of them with sniper shots to the head, to the chest. They definitely intended. Now, what's amazing and interesting, and that's why, look, I don't want hatred to spread, because that doesn't solve anything, okay? I want there to be peace, but Israel's government is saying, no, we don't want peace. So their absurd offer in the ceasefire talks was, give us back all the hostages, we'll give you a couple of weeks break, then we'll go back to starving and bombing you, and we're going to conquer Gaza.